Hi, my loves. How are we doing? All right, I'm just coming in for a general read. Even though this is very general, if this doesn't apply to you, sit right with you. You don't want to hear what I have to say. That is completely okay. I will be back some other time. I really want to start with actually an oracle this time. Let me see what is something you need to hear right now. So I got escape and ties. So the numbers 29 and 28 is coming through, and then I got resolution at the bottom of the deck. Again, very general, so take however this is kind of I feel like I've been tapping into a lot of collectives right now. Things are happening very quickly or very right now. And right now, I think you are literally discovering something. And it's more discovering when it comes towards your emotions. Is it so bad to know that you still care, that you still love someone, that you still adore them, that you still hope they're okay? I think you've spent a lot of time hating somebody, not liking them, trying to despise them, make them out to be the scum of the earth, and very much frankly they could be. They could have really, whoever this is applying about, they could have done you so wrong. Very general, so whoever this is about, okay? There is something that has happened today. Again, this feels very right now. Emotions are truly coming up to the surface for you. I think you have spent a long time. I don't care. I never gave a F, when in reality, you are the person that probably cares the hardest in a 12-mile radius. Okay? And it's about a specific person. You care about this person deeply, even though, yes, they could have hurt you. They could have betrayed you. Now, this is not a message of take them back. Come on, forgive them. No, absolutely not. Don't do that. Okay, if you're not ready for that. But is it bad to know that you still care, that you still love them, that you still adored them for everything that they were? Maybe you are in a process of forgiving them, but with that resolution, again, it's not so much of taking them back. And again, if you're not ready for that forgiveness part, that is completely okay. I'm not telling you to, but there is something about, I think you are, maybe not forgiving is the right word, but you are coming to acceptance over the situation. The force 35, that's what I'm saying. You have forced this for so long to not like this person. You really, and like I said, and in a lot of ways they're saying they don't blame you. You've really tried for a long time to kind of paint this image that they were just a terrible person. And here's the thing, my loves, that this is your reading so far, I don't think they're a terrible person. I think they were a terrible person to you. There is something about wine that is very significant. Maybe there's a memory you both had wine. They could have bought you a bottle of wine. You could have had wine recently, specifically red wine. That is coming up, literally like all those girls. You could have just recently had a girls' night or something and drank wine together. Like, that's very significant. You know what this is kind of energy this is really giving me? Sorry, spoiler alert, Harry Potter. Your energy reminds me of Snape. You know, like a little bit. You know, Snape could not stand Harry, was kind of mean to him throughout the whole movie, but towards the end of the movie you understand why Snape operated the way he did. But also Snape was probably the person that cared about Harry the hardest, hence if you watch the end of the movie, he adored Harry. He behaved that way in a funny way to protect Harry, of course, but in a way that's what you've been doing, and I think that's something you're waking up towards. Literally, I'm seeing this picture. Your mind is blown. Like, have I really been protecting them this whole time? In a funny way. There is something about deep down. You're realizing you're protecting them. And then integration and then rebirth. Number 22. Your energy is shifting when it comes to you in a person. And again, I think you're trying to reject it. You're trying to do the, no, I'm supposed to hate them. They did this to me. They did. Again, here's the thing, my loves, that this you're reading. This is not a message, again, you got to take them back or you got to forgive them. What is happening is you're coming to acceptance. You're really healing. Allow it to heal. What kind of life is it if you spend the entire eternity hating this person? You don't have to take them back. You don't even have to forgive them. But accept the situation that you still love them. You still care. No, was it okay of whatever happened or whatever downfall? And let me kind of actually do one more, and I'll get into tarot to see. Chase, number 19. And then I got surrender at the bottom of the deck. 1 second. I see why you're angry. Don't make this fit. And whatever this is applying about, this could be, again, a coworker, a best friend, a lover, family member, the cat down your road. I don't care, okay? You're angry at this person, and it's okay. They never really chose you. You hoped, there is something about a memory. You wanted them to go after you. You wanted them to chase you, literally, and say, no, you're staying in my life, and they didn't. You wanted an outcome to work in your favor, and that's where I'm saying with that surrender, you're being taught right now to accept the situation. And it's scary because you're not ready for that in your own right, but you are. It's a part of moving on with or without this person. You are angry. There is something, you walked away from them and they never chased you. And I think you have spent this entire time in this escape mode of you were always hoping they would come find you, they would come after you, and they haven't. And it hurts like hell. Surrender, my angels. You don't need to forgive or take them their energy back. You're not meant to hold on to that burden forever. You're not meant to hold on to this grievance forever. It's not healthy for you. When you do that, you're literally forcing an outcome that's not real. And let's be real, true manifestations truly come in most unexpected ways. You've painted this image for a long time, and in a lot of ways, you're going through an ego death. Let me see what does your guides have to say as far as what's coming next, how to move forward. King of Pentacles. Beautiful. Page of Wands. This is a beautiful thing. And it's scary because it may cost you to truly let them go. And I think bottom line, that's what I'm saying. Deep down, you cared about this person. You probably care within a 12-mile radius. And let's be real. Otherwise, if this person didn't matter to you the way you've painted this image for a long time, you would have let them go months ago, is what I'm hearing. Easily. And you haven't for a reason. Except that you loved and you adored this person. You always cherish their memories, but it could be that time is up. You're preparing for a new spot in your life. This person, and it's not even this person, you have always had this person blocked. Have your manifestations blocked because of this person, because you were so hung up on the anger and the resentment and the waiting, and you're letting it go. This is a message about letting go. Ace of Wands in reverse, as I said that. Time's up and it's okay. Truly walking away from things, what we want versus what we deserve sometimes is a hard battle to go through. There's that Five of Pentacles. I'm surprised the death card has not come up, because with death comes rebirth. When something dies, something else begins. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, and then there's the death at the bottom of the deck. You're not going to be like this for long. There is something about you are hitting the final stages of grieving when it comes, and is simply of admitting, I cared. I loved this person. I adored them. I'm hurt of that they didn't come find me. They never chased me. But I can't be sitting in this energy forever. I got to go. Let it go, baby. Go cry. Put it to rest. Put it in the grave. It could potentially be done. And there's my death card at the bottom deck. When something ends, something else begins. This person has always blocked your rebirth, and it's because of that hope, that thought manifestation that they're coming through. King and Queen of Pentacles. You're going to get somebody that is very much on your level. All the way through. True power couple right here. And again, I said couple, but again, it's very general. Whether it's friendship, you're going to find your people, your person. Instead of grieve. Okay, and then the Page of Swords and Eight of Swords. That's what I'm saying. This person's always had you in chains. This person taught you a big lesson. And the biggest lesson is, yes, you've grown as far as your self-worth, but your empathies never went out the door. You never went cold. You never went heartless. It was always there. And you just had to wake up and realize your own understanding that, again, you cared the hardest. And it is okay to still care about somebody that may not be good for us.